beautiful tribe. My name is Emily Potter. I'm the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. I posted something today and we got a response from one of our sisters that I'm now going to address in this live video. Do you feel lost and frustrated because you don't feel like you have enough time to accomplish your musical dream? So this is something that's come up this week. It's come up in the past, and so I want to address this. What is really going on here? So tribe, are you ready for something different? Because here's the thing, is if you're not, and you're just going to watch this video passively, then I'm going to tell you that this video is not for you. This video is for those of you who know that your birthday is coming up sometime in 2020, and you are so done having time be your excuse so that you don't actually want your birthday to come up and you complaining about how you didn't have enough time for the whole year, and another birthday comes up again and you still just have not fulfilled your musical calling. You want something different. You're not interested in staying stuck and complaining about not having enough time. I want you to take this really humongous, gigantic barrier and put it down into the next 2 weeks. Do you see yourself having enough time? Do you feel like something's going to be changing in the next 2 weeks all by itself? So I know this is the holiday season. It's a very, very potent time to talk about this. Do you see something changing all by itself in the next 2 weeks with your time situation? You can answer that. For those of you who do see something change, then right on. But if you don't see something changing all by itself, what does that conclude? It concludes, it takes us down to the very, very basic foundational principle of you as a creator. If something isn't going to be changing all by itself in the next 2 weeks, then you have to proactively make the change. Now, you can decide if you want to just ruminate about this for the next 2 weeks, but then you're going to be having the same question happen in 2 weeks. Do I see something shifting all by itself in the next 2 weeks? That means in the next 14 days, something is going to be off my plate. That means that then I'll have more time to do my calling in my musical passion and dream and fulfillment and soul's purpose. If it doesn't change by itself, which most of us don't have that happen, we have to actually look at that, take accountability for it, 100% responsibility for your musical calling, and then you proactively make the change. Now, lots of you are saying, I don't see it changing, not even in 3 months, in 6 years, because of this and that situation. We're going to just size it down, just take a breath with me and look at this, because this is one of the greatest barriers of why you're not living your calling. So it's time to look at it, because honestly, you will have the same story. You will be watching the same video in a year from now, and you'll still have your complaints and your frustrations and feeling lost and ungrounded with what you're supposed to do in the world. You won't know what the next steps are, and you won't be taking them. And you'll still be sitting stuck in believing that you don't have enough time. So take this and take it proactively. Don't be passive with this information. Don't be passive with thinking, oh, I'll just have to wait for later, because honestly, you're going to be turning 45, 50, 55, and you're still going to have something coming up. So this is your moment to look at this and actually make a proactive change. So for those of you who are ready to do that, you're going to be listening, and I'm going to give you one solution and what to do about it to at least start to incorporate it. And I'm going to share with you that in the massive calling that you have, you are going to be required to eliminate all fears around it. That's the thing about this calling of yours, that you are just thinking like maybe you can wait, but what's happening is the massive nature of how important your calling is will require you to take massive and immediate and radical actions. And doesn't that make sense? That you have to get on the other side of the things holding you back and take massive, courageous leaps of faith. Now, if you're there now, congratulations, because now you know what to overcome. So for some of you who are saying, I don't have enough time, That's the thing to overcome, and to see yourself as a creator of time when it looks impossible. Now, here's the solution. And I'm going to give you actually an example of one of my clients who just this week turned 43 years old. She's a mother of young kids, and she just began her musical calling. She just began at the next level. She began her musical career, and she has aligned with her soul's purpose with all of those reasons why she can't have enough time. She has a family, she actually has a job, and she has not made any of those things excuses, and instead she has done this one thing, this one solution. She has created a strategy with high levels of accountability. This is the tool with high levels of discipline, but I'm not even going to talk about that, because we're going to create the strategy first. For you to be able to see that you have enough time and create time, you want to begin with creating a personalized strategy with high levels of accountability outside of yourself. So you will not even believe the miracles of where time comes from when you actually implement this tool. So for those of you in our tribe who are done blaming time, and you're done complaining about not having enough time, and you're actually ready to create a strategy and put it into place, private message me so that you don't actually have to have this same excuse next year, the year after that. You're actually making massive and radical changes now, so that you actually can see what a creator you are and how important it is to live your calling now. Creating that strategy will make all the difference, especially if you have someone holding you to a high level of accountability. The rewards of that, the natural rewards, is that you're actually living your dream with purpose, and you're making the difference that you came here to do. And that solves the problem of feeling frustrated, because then you'll see how things actually work through, because you've created your soul's purpose to be inside of your time spent. Do you see this? It's very, very rewarding, very exciting. And for those of you who are ready to actually implement that and not wait and not hide behind your excuses, private message me. I have people here. I have one comment. Oh, Kylie is talking a little bit. My birthday is the last day of the year. Oh my goodness. So it's so interesting to talk about this, Kylie. I look forward to seeing what you decide to do about it. Because talking, and I'm talking to everybody, not just you, talking about it is a lot different than being courageously taking risks with massive and immediate action. Talking about it is really nice here on this little laptop or phone if you're watching me on a device, but actually taking it into action on your calendar makes it real. And that's when people's hearts start to beat, because then it's real. And that's what we're about in this tribe. So those of you who are actually doing that or making a plan to, it's time for you to take your strategy to the next level. It's time for you to actually make a personalized strategy and implement it, especially for those of you who are very akin to the morphic field of 2020, making a new fresh beginning. This is your moment. Anyone else have anything to say? Kylie says some more here. Also dreamed of performing on stage last night. You had a dream about this last night, Kylie? Come on! I'm playing with you a little bit, but also, I mean, how much do you want to take that seriously? If your subconscious is coming to you in a dream and saying, not just your subconscious, it's your actual conscious understanding. You woke up with a dream about this. That's something to look at, not just look at, not just to think about, not just to consider, not just to feel through and hide behind. It's something to take action about. And I'm getting very passionate about that. So thank you for sharing your experience so that I can share it with everybody. This is your moment. I'll say it again. So those of you who are ready to make a personalized strategy and actually have it on the calendar with personalized high levels of accountability, private message me. That's what you will get as a result, the same results I've been able to give my clients, and it will be yours in 2020. I look forward to hearing from you. Sending my love to you all. Have a wonderful afternoon.